Hello everyone, it's Roxy and welcome down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. Today we're going to see how to set up your Bitstamp account. So it's an exchange platform to buy and sell Bitcoin. It's regulated, so KYC, and it doesn't offer any dollar cost average. So it's really a solution if you want to put like $500, 1K or more into Bitcoin. You need to set up the account, deposit the money and buy it. Then withdraw the money. Let's go. Warning, falling down the Bitcoin rabbit hole brings freedom. Alright, so let's go to bitstamp.net and we're straight up gonna say create a new account. We're gonna use our password manager to create the password simply because we do not want to get hacked. So use the password manager. I have a tutorial if you need to. Then we're gonna straight up validate the email and they're gonna ask for some personal information. So I'm gonna let you fill up all of that. So I'm gonna be on the left. Why do they ask for private information? Simply because Bitstamp is a bank. It's a regulated bank, so it has to go through all the KYC examination of the states and the regulator. It is a risk because you are giving away all your information to a bank that's going to be hacked one day. Those exchanges have become a massive honeypot of information and personal data about people buying cryptocurrency, right? So you are literally giving your home address, your phone number, your name, your bank account, your ID, your passport, maybe your card to an entity that has all that data here stored, waiting for someone to hack it. That is the honeypot that the stupidity, which is KYC, has created. So KYC finished, just make sure that you coach all the right things, so your income, what is your profession. If you plan on selling your Bitcoin into Bitstamp, you should put it here. I doubt that is the case if you watch that video, but regardless, we never know. And then we're gonna move on to the ID. So they're gonna ask for an ID, passport, ID cards, or a driving license. I will highly recommend that you do not use the one that you already have on your computer. Everyone has a copy of their ID on the computer, but it's often a shitty quality made by a scanner or like a printer. So instead of just trying to use the old one that you used to have and then the bot that's gonna verify the ID for you is gonna reject it because the quality is too shitty, just immediately pick the option to do it with your phone. You're gonna be receiving a link on your phone, you click it and then you're gonna take a photo of your ID in a nice clean way, so highly quality, verify the light, don't have any lightning that kind of obscurates some stuff, just make it really nice and neat, and you're gonna upload that. You should really pay attention to get that run right, because if not, you have to wait 15 minutes and then re-upload it and restart the whole process, and it's usually a mess. You want that in one shot or else it's gonna be chaos. Once you are done with the KYC phase, they're gonna ask to upgrade that security with a two-factor authentication, and that is awesome. That's exactly what we need. We need that because if a hacker gets access to your password, then he cannot have access to the account unless he has your phone. So we've talked about 2FA before, but just as a reminder, you need to get your phone, download Google Authenticator. It's an app. Then you're gonna press plus, scan the QR code that you see on your screen, and it's gonna provide you with a 6-digit number that changes every 30 seconds. You're gonna use that number to log in, and every single time you're gonna log in into that platform, you will need that phone. You will need to add those 6-digit numbers that change every 30 seconds. That's important. Your account is now good. You probably need to wait like 5 to 15 minutes to get the account verified by KYC. So what I would recommend is have a coffee, a tea, go for a walk with your dog, whatever. Once you come back and it is actually accepted, you will deposit some money into that account. So you need to realize that this is basically a bank account. So you're gonna deposit some money and then that money is gonna be used to buy Bitcoin. You can buy directly with a credit card. It's just more expensive, the fee are higher. It's a mess. Just why would you use a credit card if you've done all the KYC? Doesn't make any sense. So you're gonna go down in deposit and then bank transfer, and then you're gonna pick the option according to you. Usually it's SEPA in Europe. So you're gonna pick SEPA, and then from there you're gonna put euro and how much you wanna send. So for us it's gonna be 500. We're gonna have in front of you all the bank information of Bitstamp, and you need to understand the following. The information you see are Bitstamp bank account information, and you're gonna send the money over there and include on the note section, on the label section, on the remark section, on the extra information section of that transfer that you are creating, the ID that they provide you. So there is an ID code. It's in red, it's everywhere, they say to use it, right? You use it, you put it when you do the transfer. So from your bank account, you're gonna create a new beneficiary, that is gonna be Bitstamp. You're gonna create a new transfer, the new beneficiary, which is Bitstamp, add that ID code when you make the transfer, and then send the money. That is in a nutshell how you send money to your Bitstamp account. I have 3 things I'd like to say. First of all, make sure that you are using the same bank account name as your Bitstamp name. So if your name is XY, your bank account need to be XY. You cannot use your wife's bank account, you cannot use your kid's bank account, you cannot use your company's bank account. You need to use the same bank account with the same name. If you have a co-join account with maybe your loved one, don't use that. You need to use the one at your name, or if not, you will need to justify. Second, when you make the bank transfer, there is a high probability that your bank doesn't allow it simply because they are banks. It's a cartel, right? So they're gonna reject the transfer. What you should do is the following. You make sure that they accept it by sending an email to your banker, not telling him that you've done it. So usually what happens is that if you send more than like 2K, the bank can legally block your money because it's not your money, it's bank money. You gave your money to the bank, remember? And so they're just gonna say, no, you cannot use your money. And to avoid that awkward situation where you will have to go there, firm, maybe pay some fee, and then like sign a paper saying that you understand what's going on with Bitcoin, when you create that transfer, you write a little mail to your banker and say, hey, I've decided to put some money into Bitcoin. I'm using Bitstamp. It's a regulated platform in Luxembourg. It's allowed by all the regulators. I've made the transfer. Make sure the money goes through. You force them, you tell them that you want the money to go through, so they have no excuse and no way or right. Well, I don't know about the law, so check your law for your country, of course. But they cannot deny you the access to your money. Well, they can, but if you ask nicely, they won't. For now, at least. So just do that so you are sure the money is gonna go through. Third point, it's a SEPA transfer, guys. It's gonna take fucking ages. In Bitcoin, everything is 10 minutes, or 20 max, or 30. Lightning Network, it's a second. SEPA transfer are days. So just to make sure, it's gonna take days before you get the money into Bitstamp. So don't freak out. The money is gonna be gone. You're not gonna see that money. It's just like on its way to your account. Chill out. Go back in a couple of days. You will get an email, and just do that. The money is now received. Awesome. You log back into your platform. You're gonna go into buy. You're gonna pick Bitcoin and not all the other shitcoin. You're gonna say how much you want to buy. So you don't have to buy everything at once. You can buy like 50% now, 20% now, 10% every day. Doesn't matter. The fee are gonna be they're gonna tell you what the fee are. It's really slow if you make a low. If you just make like a SEPA transfer, it's why we use that option. And then you're just gonna press buy. Once you bought it, you're gonna withdraw it. So you're gonna go to withdraw at the top, you're gonna choose cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and here you need to put a Bitcoin address. So you're gonna plug your Trezor or your Ledger. At that point, you need one of those. I know it's annoying, it's $59, you need to set it up. Yeah, I have tutorial for those if you want help. So you create it, you set it up, you pick up, so you plug it, you get a new address, you copy paste the address and put it on Bitstamp, and then you verify. You verify that on the device it's the same one as on Bitstamp, and you do that, and you verify, and you verify, and you verify. And when you are sure, only then do you send money. You can, if you are afraid, if you want to go slowly, do 2 different transfers. So you do a first transfer to test it and be sure it works, and then you do another transfer with like the larger amount. Today, this is a kind of annoying simply because, well, the fees are pretty high. It's denominated in Bitcoin. It's 0.005, which is pretty high to be fair. It's like more or less $20 today, maybe 25. So understand it's a cost, but if it can help you be more sure of yourself when you're going to withdraw 5K, maybe it's a cost you think you should just take. But you need to withdraw your money anyway, so that's a cost that you will have to take into consideration anyway. You withdraw your money and then that's it, guys. You've done it. You bought it. You've created your account. You are KYC'd. You've deposited the money. You received it. You bought it and you withdrawed it. That's awesome. Congratulations. I hope you have all the details. I have a full PDF with all the details in text if you need in the description. I have all the links too, and I will be happy to try to answer your question. I'm not a Bitstamp support, so you should probably just talk to them directly if you have issue, but I can try to guide you kind of. Anyway, I'm Roxy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck and like, comment, share, subscribe, put the bell, etc. It's awesome that we're still here to help Bitcoin. So that's pretty good. All right, I will see you up next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Everybody will have to make a choice. Ignore Bitcoin or adopt it. What's going to be yours?